Good morning, people. How are we all doing this morning? Or it might not be the morning. I don't know when you're watching this. Going by my analytics, probably somewhere around 6-7 o'clock at night. But we are on our way back to the kitchen job today. Now, you saw in the last video, I got all the units in, doors on, and all the rest of that jazz. Now, I've actually gone a little bit further than that since then. I did a day yesterday of just fitting. So I've got all the appliances in and bits and pieces like that. I've got most of the fillers done. And cornices, pelmets, all that sort of stuff. So we are 3 days into this job now, about to go into the fourth. Now this video is going to be based on the worktops. We are going to get the worktops in, upstands on, sink in, and the hob in, and then hopefully finish up today, but we'll see. We're not going to push our luck. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling on. I will get over to the job and I will see you guys when we get there. Right, guys, so here we are. This is as far as we got. Like I said, in the last video, you saw me get doors on. I've gone further. I've got appliances all in, bits and pieces. Still got a couple of fillers to do, like up in here and that, but they're pretty straightforward ones. I will do them ones later. So today's video, we are going to be getting these worktops round. We're going to start here and work our way around this way. It's just going to make better use of the material that we've got, because obviously we've got a nice big run there, but that run is 3.50 m, which you could get out of a worktop just, but I don't want to chance it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a lump across here, a lump across here, and then that gives us plenty on that one to get our joint. We've got no water by any of our joints, which is lovely, because our sink is going to be in this section over here. So that's really good. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on and start cutting some worktops in. So like I said, we're going to start in this corner over here. Okay, so you can see me here setting up the worktop jig. So we're obviously doing a female joint here, because that one's the male's going to be going into it. And then we're going to get a nice new router cutter in there, nice new trend router cutter set up into our router, just to give us the best possible results. Taking it down in loads of small passes here. Now I actually do more passes than I'll show. I think I do about 5 or 6 in the end, just so that we don't overstrain our router or our router cutter here. Right, here you go, guys. A little tip in here for you here. So you can see me measuring up for the bit of worktop, and I'm actually just putting a little pencil mark on my tape measure. Just means that when I go outside, I've got a real positive mark as to where I need to cut this. But just remember to rub that pencil mark back out, because otherwise you can confuse yourself quite easily. So there you go, worktop all cut to size, and now we can look at getting this fitted. Now I've got to take some real care here not to damage that end panel just on the left hand side there. Last thing we want to do is put a nice chip in an end panel when we're this far into a kitchen. Take it back outside, because I actually forgot to put the worktop bolts in, which is great. But yeah, nice and easy to get them done. There we have it, guys. We've got to drill out a little bit of this top rail here, just so we can actually access our bolts. You could take the rail completely out, but then you're going to weaken the cupboard quite a lot, so I prefer doing it this way. And then on with the male joint. So same process pretty much, other than I've had to turn the worktop upside down here so we don't get our breakout on our front edge. And it's just a rinse and repeat from here, really. Okay, people, so that's that joint all dry fitted up here. I'll give you guys a little close-up of that now. But we're obviously not done with this piece of worktop here, because we've got another one to come back down here. So what we need to do is work out where we need to put our mason's mitre on here, our female on this side here, so we can extend this down, which is pretty easy really, because it's 616, sorry, in my case, because my worktop's 616 mil deep. You measure your bits of worktop and you'll know. But yeah, that joint's come up lovely. Actually, let me show you now. Look, look, look. Obviously, it's not bolted together yet, but that's going to bolt up lovely when that goes together. So yeah, same again. We're going to repeat this process here back down here, but I won't bore you guys with showing you that. I'm just going to get that one done, so it'll be done now. Okay guys, so the other bit of worktop is all cut. So I'm just going to put my bolts in now, because we won't be able to get them in after the fact. So they're just going to go in. Make sure they're pulled right out so they line up. We're going to silicone the bottom edge now. Controversial, some people don't like using silicone. I do. I have for about 20 odd years. Never had a problem with it. So we're going to keep on doing it. I'm going to put a bit of cutting fill along that joint. Don't think I need it, but we've got it here, so we might as well. We'll put that along there. And then we'll get the new bit of worktop in. Right, it's go time. So I've cut quite a bit out here, guys, because it just goes to show about preparation is key. So I've got everything all set up, as you guys saw, other than I've got the wrong bit in my driver. So I was running around like a madman trying to find the right one. Right, there we go, guys. That was panic stations for a minute, I'm not going to lie, because I've got myself all ready to go, but then realised I didn't get the right Torx bit for the zip bolts, which was fun, but we got there in the end, so that's why I went a bit quiet for a minute. But I will show you guys this joint now, and let you decide for yourself what you think. Okay guys, so there's that joint, all glued up, sitting lovely and flush and nice. Let me know in the comments, did I pass? Right, let's get this other one done. Rightio people, we are ready to go on our last joint. Oh, run out of silicone. Right, let's try that again. Right, let's have another go. Okay, that's there. I'm not going to put the colour fill on just yet. I'm going to get the worktop roughly in place, pull it apart, then I'll put that in. Right, so like I said, we're getting this piece of worktop in now. Now, these really are a bit unwieldy on your own, so we'll have to look at trying to get some help with these down the line. But we got it in the end. So there you go, the colour fill going in now, and then we can just do them bolts up. These zip bolts are nice and easy. All you've got to do is make sure you're flat on the surface. Right, there we go. It's the second joint successfully pulled up. Just got to clean this colour fill off. I really like using colour fill. I don't really believe that you should need it, but I've got it here, so I am using it. I know that doesn't make any sense, but here we go. And there we go, guys, second joint. The only reason I'm doing this is because I will have people in the comments say, well, you didn't show us it close up. Well, there you go. There's one, there's two close-ups. Right, I'm going to have a bite to eat, and then we will look at getting this hob in and the sink in. Right people, so I've consumed my sandwich and it's time. We're going to start off with the hob, then we'll do the sink afterwards. So I'm hoping you guys can see that I've got that all marked out now. So what we're going to do is track saw out the bulk of this, and then we'll get the jigsaw in to cut the rest out. So let's get that done. Okay guys, and then it's just straight in with the hob here and set it all up just so it looks pretty for you guys on shot. Right people, so that's the hob in. So now we're going to do the sink. I've just marked it all out. I've done it in Sharpie, so hopefully you guys can see a little bit easier. But basically all I did was put the sink down on there, drew around it on the corner here with my little pencil, and then come in 10mm from either side and just marked out my rectangle in the middle. So let's get this cut out.
Now, I actually didn't bother filming the cutout itself because you guys just saw me do exactly the same thing on the other side, but you can see me here just putting some silicone around the joint and on the bare edges. That just means if we ever do get a leak in the sink, one, it shouldn't get past that silicone, but if it ever does, at least we've got a nice sealed edge. Okay, so we're really motoring now, so it's time to get our edging strips on. So we're just using a bit of contact adhesive here. I do prefer the other stuff over this spray stuff, but it's all I had on the van. And we'll get that fitted on here nice and carefully, flush up with the bottom edge, and then we can just use our file to just clean everything up and give us a nice finish on it.
Right people, we really are motoring now. So you would have seen that I've just done the sink and I've just done the edging. That's where you guys last saw, but I've also gone along, I've got some boxing in done, top and bottom here. I've got the plinths all on, so I've been doing some stuff in the background while the video ain't been on, but this video is primarily about worktops, so forgive me for that. What we're going to do now is we're going to get our upstands round. Yeah, they've got to run right the way around the whole kitchen, other than obviously behind the gas hob. You can't have them behind the gas hob because they like to catch fire, so we won't do them there. But yeah, we're going to start in the corner over here and work our way right the way around with upstands. So let's do that.
Right, so here you'll be seeing me use, I'm actually using silicone there, but I change over to using a grab adhesive, sticks like, and mitre bond. Now you can see that these upstands have got a little bow in them, so I just use a mitre bond down onto the worktop, and that helps to take the bow out until the grab adhesive goes off, and then it's nice and solid.
And there we go people, that is the worktops all done and the kitchen all done actually. So you lot will have to let me know if you actually enjoy this or not. I try and stay away from doing kitchen videos because I always feel like they might be quite boring. So let me know if you guys want to see more of kitchen fitting and stuff like that. So, because I do loads of kitchens, so yeah, in fact I'm doing one next week. But yeah, anyway guys, back on topic. So I want to thank all of my members. They're the guys that you can see across the bottom of the screen now. They really help just keep the lights on around here. So massive thank you to them guys. And if you guys got anything from this video at all, hit that like button for me because it really helps me out. And just let me know what you thought of it. Ping me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the job in general. Did you like it? Did you like the outcome? I hope so. Anyway, it is 5:45 on a Friday night now. So I'm going to go and get a beer, have a bit of dinner, chase me little one around the house for a little while, and yeah, enjoy my weekend. Take it easy guys, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.